Hey, what's going on, guys? Today, we'll be playing with and interviewing the Clash Royale community manager.
You got the little ice golem cemetery.
Oh yeah, I love it.
I love it. Yeah, it's super cool.
Alright, Drew, get Hog first played. Oh man, golem first play. Wow,
man, I messed up there. That's
so this is how community managers play, Drew. I thought you were trying to promote positivity.
Yeah, I'm so positive right now.
Yeah, I have a pretty interesting deck, and man, I just realized this will actually be pretty hard to kind of focus and also talk at the same time, because I do want to ask you quite a few stuff.
I've just fireballed a freaking firecracker.
What do you think about the firecracker? Are you a hater like most people, or are you a lover like me?
Oh, I love the firecracker, man. She's been in my deck since she came out. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, she's so nice.
And then, yeah, she's like really just versatile. I think like and then when she got her Evo, I was like, okay, this is like going straight in my deck. So
yeah, people call her toxic, but at the same time she kind of counters toxic decks, I feel like, because like when you face an E-Golem deck, if they have healer and everything, you kind of need something that just like is really good at doing splash damage and just staying alive.
Exactly. My cage is out of cycle, so again.
Yeah, so you like to kind of go off meta. You don't just like to stick to the meta decks. You kind of like to make your own stuff.
Yeah, I just like kind of use what worked for me in the past, but this deck at the moment isn't very good, to be honest, and I'm not playing it very good. But
yeah,
I usually, don't hate me, but I usually play E-Giant. So,
no, I love you. I love E-Giant. I know most of my subscribers will be very angry, but no, I'm a big fan of E-Giant. I've been playing it for a while. And can I also ask you, how long have you been playing Clash Royale for?
Yeah, I guess since I started at Supercell, so which is like 6 years now. I had my 6-year anniversary the other day. So
man, yeah, you've been here for quite a while. Time flew by really quickly, I feel like. Yeah,
it has, man. Yeah, for sure. It's like I can't believe it's been 6 years. Like, I spent my first year on like Boom Beach, which was really cool.
Oh,
and then,
nice.
Yeah, I've had like five years on Royale. So
yeah, I used to play Boom Beach myself.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah,
it's really fun actually.
Yeah. And man, I also do want to kind of just like ask you some questions about Royale, like currently, like cool. I guess like how do you feel about Clash Royale right now? How do you just feel about everything? You can really answer this however you want.
Yeah, I think I'm feeling pretty good about it. I know we had like a bad start of the year in terms of like negative sentiment, like definitely, and obviously like you've all seen the video of me and Max. It was like pretty. That's like very you two crowned me right at the end.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah, GG's. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, like we had a rocky start at the first two updates of the year, and I think it was like totally justified response from players. Like I think it's one of those things where like change needs to happen from like even from like a business perspective. So it's like, okay, we like this isn't working, so we need to do this, but it's not always the best solution for the players. And I think that was like really painfully obvious when we basically had that like difference between the whole market and like being like, hey, update for losers, and then it wasn't very cool. And yeah, that kind of sucks. But I think like after those first two updates, like it's kind of like it became very clear that it's like, okay, we need to kind of like, you know, do some real good stuff for the players. So I think having like new evolutions has been like key in like
for sure.
You know, like really just making like trying to think, like just really like bringing new content every month, I think is like really important. I guess the future of Royale is like is very planned out, I guess. So we've got like a bunch of like big ideas in the works.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and I think it's the first time I'm not like afraid to say that, because I know that they'll be coming.
Yeah,
it's not going to get like, you know.
And I also do want to say one thing. It was really good that you know the Clash Royale team listened really well to the community, because I know sometimes like in the past, if people didn't like things, you know, it kind of just went through, and sometimes for the best, maybe sometimes not. But I feel like especially this year, it was definitely very clear that the players were heard very well.
Yeah. Between like, hey, like what do we need as like a company, and what do we need as like for players? And I think like the mentality change from the start of the year to now has definitely changed to more actually within the company itself, just like, hey, let's put players first. Like, you know, players are what keep the game alive. So just, you know, got to stick to players first. Oh, I didn't realize the game started. Sorry. I was like in like a philosophical moment there.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good. This is how you get your wins, right?
Yeah, exactly. I guess we could have a rematch then. And you know, one thing I do want to ask you, I'm not sure if you can say it or not, but what do you think of adding different game modes to global tournaments? Like, I know a ton of people really liked the mini collection especially, so that could be cool for sure. And also even some things like maybe 2v2. I don't know if it's possible right now, but especially at some point, I feel like that would be a really cool thing.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's something that I think actually I'm trying to remember. Yeah, like Jake's tag actually like asked a similar question when he was visiting us in Helsinki, and he and we were like really keen on that. I think it's like kind of like we would like to put like use the global tournament as this kind of like place where, because it's like only like a 4-day long stint or something, it's not going to like permanently affect people's stats, and that would be like a good place to kind of experiment. So yeah, I think we've always had the 2v2 global tournament like in our like minds, but we haven't actually ended up, like, for whatever reason, I think it's like a technical reason, we haven't actually ended up like doing it. But yeah, it's definitely, I know that our designers are very excited about like putting more like interesting game modes in the global tournament.
Yeah, and do you guys, is your guys like main goal for, I don't want to like ask too much about the future, but is your guys main goal to kind of just like keep improving the 1v1 experience like kind of how it is now, or do you guys also plan to just like even add like some kind of different way to play Clash Royale that people might not be expecting?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's part of the problem. Not the problem, I guess it's a good problem to have, but it's like part of the challenge is a better word for Clash Royale, is that we have this like really like incredible like balanced 1v1 like gameplay that kind of, you don't really want to touch it. You want to like leave it vanilla and like be like, okay, this is like the core game. You know, like when we added evos, like I know a lot of people were like didn't want evos in like the proper ladder and stuff, and same with level 15, and I think that's like totally fair. And I think it kind of, we don't want to be limited by like this kind of like keeping it pure kind of thing. Like we're like we can't touch this because like whatever, because you know, like I guess like games like Counter-Strike and stuff have like kept the same gameplay for years and years and years, and it's just like they've never messed with it. And it's helped it to become really competitive as well. And I think that's like something that we don't want to do, is like mess up that kind of like legitimacy. But I also think in order for the game to evolve, we kind of need to do that. Like, you know, you can't just have the same gameplay for any amount of time without like
for sure
it not being a fun experience. So yeah, I think we're kind of going to lean into more of the Path of Legends, is this kind of like GG's like, oh, I said good luck, sorry. Good luck for beating me next time.
Okay, I'll invite you to 2v2 as well now.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
So yeah, what was I going to say? I was rambling on, sorry. It's hard to concentrate doing both, actually. Man. I don't know how these CR streamers do it.
It's tough.
Yeah, so I think we want to keep like the Path of Legends as this kind of like pure competitive area, and then maybe the Trophy Road, we want to like maybe extend it indefinitely instead of capping the trophies, and add like all the wacky stuff there that's like, hey, we're introducing like some new feature, and this like you can't play in Path of Legends, but it lives in Trophy Road, and then it can kind of. That
seems really cool.
Yeah, I think the point of that will be so we can kind of like afford to do like more weird stuff that we don't need to worry about it being like broken or OP and stuff, because that's kind of like the sandbox kind of play area. But because for me, I actually do quite like Trophy Road even now, because even for me, like even though there's nothing special in it, I kind of just can have fun there because it doesn't really matter if I lose or not. So I even like made a video and I got all the way to 9,000 trophies using 8 spells, and it was so fun actually. It was the time of my life. Oh man, I need to watch that video. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so okay, we're in a 2v2 now. We'll see what we can do here.
Yeah, man. Lauren and Marshall don't know what's going to hit them.
Yeah.
They're not prepared.
They're not prepared
Well,
for
they're
the
not prepared
Clash
for
Royale
you.
community manager.
No, well, they're definitely prepared for me, man. It's like,
Man, you're better than you
no
think, though.
prep needed. I'm definitely not, man. I think out of the team, Max is like really like the pro.
Oh, how good is he?
Pro player. He's really good, man. I think I think he could hold his own 1v1 against you for sure.
Dang.
Unlike myself, yeah.
I mean, you were holding your own in the Infinite Elixir, though. You're actually quite good at it.
Oh yeah, but that's just spam, dude. That's like years and years of bridge spam coming into play.
Yeah. And man, one thing I do want to mention is I know like a lot of people sometimes just want to be negative, and they say something like if there's not a good time in Clash Royale, they say like Clash Royale's gonna die. Like we always hear it, but I feel like I'm pretty much always able to make some nice content around the game. It's kind of just the way the game is set up. I'm always, I don't know, I'm just always feeling pretty good about things, even in the rough patches. And also I pretty much built my entire YouTube channel in like the last 2 years or so. So it's actually pretty recent that I was able to build quite a nice audience. So it seems like Clash Royale is still thriving.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I think that's also been like really impressive, by the way. Like I think
like thank you.
It's crazy how you've been able to make like such a like huge following for yourself. Like I think that's awesome. So yeah, like props to you for doing that. I think that's like really cool, man.
I have so many plans for the future too. Like me and
awesome.
Me and Riley just recently started a podcast together is one of the things we did.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
sweet, man. You have to send me the link to that. I'm out of the loop.
It's called Crown Talk.
Riley's also, what's it called? Crown Talk?
Yeah, Crown Talk. Yeah.
Oh, Crown Talk. Nice. Cool, man. Well, if you ever want me as a guest on that, I'm happy to.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Happy to join.
Man, these guys are really bringing the fight.
I know, man. I'm not, I'm like, I haven't got, I need to bring arrows. I haven't got a big spell.
Oh yeah,
not the
the firecracker.
But I think Riley's another one of those YouTubers who have kind of like blown up. Like really, like it just shows that like the game isn't dead in a way. Like I think it's like a great example of how like it is still thriving. Because I know there's a lot of disillusioned like old players, but you get disillusioned with anything when you've been doing it for like 7 or 8 years, or whatever. So I think like,
and I also see there's so many top ladder content players kind of striving, even though we're doing like similar stuff, we're still able to make our own difference with it, kind of, or just like put our own twist to it, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's cool. It's not like competing. It's kind of just like, oh, there's like so much variation and stuff. And I think like, I think the thing that always annoys me the most about like when people say like, oh, Clash Royale's dying, blah, blah, I'm just like, man, like, it's like, one, it's not true, and like two, it's like when people like are like, oh, they're sabotaging their game on purpose. It's like, dude, like make up your mind. You say we're like money hungry, like whatever, but why would we want to kill the thing that makes us money? Like
exactly.
At the very basic business level, it makes no sense, and that's what's like.
You bring
like,
quite a good point.
It's like, it's also like we're all really passionate about it as well. So it's like like when we see that the game is in a bad place, like after Clan Wars 2, it was like, oh man, we need to fix this. We need to like change this, because we're all super passionate about it, and we're all like, we wouldn't be working on the game otherwise. So I think it's also that kind of like, we are going to do the best that we can to like keep Clash going for as long as possible. And it's like it's such a good game, and I think like I see so many games coming out now that are clearly like so influenced by Clash Royale, and it's like gives me that kind of like
you know what,
what's the word,
you know what, I need to ask you one thing as well though. What do you think about, have you seen Boom Arena? What are your thoughts on that? Are you angry at them?
I'm not angry at them. I'm angry at the people who are like, it's the best game ever. No, I don't want to like rag on another company, but it's very clearly like a Clash Royale clone. So it's kind of like, I think it's funny like how ridiculous it is. Like it makes me laugh because it's so like goofy. I did like that time where it was like everyone's like, Boom Arena's gonna kill Clash Royale, and
then it just fell off.
Definitely not. Yeah, exactly.
All right, man. These guys just bullied us.
2v2. I can't believe that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Drew, for letting you down.
Dude, it was all me. I'll have to use a better deck. I've actually got a 2v2 deck, so yeah, I'm actually like like I was saying, like there's so many games coming out that like influenced by Clash Royale, and it feels like really good to like know that it's like, okay, cool, we're still influencing like the gaming scape for like 1v1 like PvP and stuff like that. So I think it's really cool. Like I've been playing a lot of Warcraft Rumble actually, and that's like there's a lot of similarities to Clash Royale, but they've like put their own twist on it, and that's really, really fun. And it's kind of cool to be like, okay, cool, we're still influencing, you know, like these big companies like Blizzard and stuff.
Yeah, that's nice. Clash Royale is like a really, really unique game. It kind of brought like a really unique concept to the gaming world. Yeah,
I was really like, so it's always like you kind of want to do your best for it as well, because it's like it is such a top tier game. Did you invite me, and am I being stupid? Yeah, I am. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Okay. As you can see, I don't have many friends, so I never get.
Hey, I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend, Drew.
Oh, thanks, man.
Okay, and you know, as we hop in this next match, there is one other thing I want to ask you that I don't think I asked you about yet. What's kind of your plan with evolutions now? I mean, as much as you can, as much as you're willing to say, what do you guys kind of plan for evolutions? Like, I know that right now we're just getting like one a month, and it's pretty cool for me. I kind of like it. It's always pretty nice content and stuff like that. But I'm just wondering, like, are you guys gonna continue doing that? Because I feel like if we continue like this, I don't know, like if we're gonna really get many new cards in the game, and also you know, with how many cards there are in the game, it's gonna take a very, very long time for all of them to get championed.
It's gonna take like 10 years or something.
Yeah, all of them to get buffed.
Yeah, I think like that's like obviously one of our
concerns
as well. Oh my god, what is it? It's like 3. Right, let's handle this.
Ooh, nice. So funny. Oh, they still got it. The E-Spirit chain.
Yeah.
Man, these guys don't have enough respect for the Clash Royale community manager.
I don't think they have enough respect for themselves. Doing 4 giant skeletons or whatever.
Easy.
Nice.
Oh, the wall breaker.
The wall breaker connected. Nice. I think we're both running a wall breaker deck as well, which is funny.
Oh yeah, you have the new meta one.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot your question because that was so outrageous.
Oh, it was kind of like it was kind of just about evolutions.
Yeah. I think so. We obviously, because it was kind of a new feature, we didn't want to go like 100% full steam and then kind of like break the game, because as you can see, like just one Evo can really like make a difference. So yeah, I think the plan is to at the very minimum it will still be like 1 Evo a month. I think like plans are to even do like more than one.
Man, what is that? Do you see that at the top of the screen?
What's that?
Something got stuck.
Oh, the little skeleton. Yeah. Poor little dude.
Okay. Yeah, but go on. Whatever.
Yeah. So I think in the future we're looking at doing like more than 1 Evo a month, like, and trying figuring out how's the best way to kind of like get them out there. Oh, nice magic card.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and it's kind of like that thing where it's I did the old. I'm gonna blame what was that thing that used to always happen with the where you tap a card? Oh, the drag glitch.
Oh yeah, that thing, man, that gave me nightmares back in the day.
Dude, it gave me nightmares, especially every time like we'd be like, it's fixed, and then it just wouldn't be fixed, and we'd be like, why? Yeah. Like it's like fixing like staging, and then you put it in production. It's just like,
I used to play Xbow, so it was so tough when I was trying to like spam cards.
Rough. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I think with Evos, like the plan is that it's going to be like one of those things that we'd like to expand on more. I think we're going to move into different rarities quite soon as well, and like we're not just going to do all common cards, all rares kind of thing. So that will be quite interesting. But we also like our main thing that we want to fix at the moment is there's just too little people being able to upgrade their Evos and stuff like that. So we want to fix that, as well as just makes them more available. Like we want some like one being in Pass Royale, one that you can like get from like the season shop or like something like that. Like just kind of play around with it, because like you said, there's so many cards. It would kind of be a bit of a shame if we just drip feed it out 1 a month. But yeah, so that's like the plan.
Okay. And so I think we'll kind of wrap it up here soon, but I do also want to ask you, is there anything like you specifically want to say to to my viewers, or just to the Clash Royale community? Is there anything you just want to put out there?
Not really. I think it's really cool. I say to Ian's 77 viewers, thanks for watching, supporting your boy. He's making killer content. Yeah, I think your content is sick, man. So
thank you
yeah,
so
I think
much.
it's great, and I'm just always so happy when you post like a new milestone. I'm like, yeah,
let's go.
Deserve it.
Yeah, thank you so much
cool,
for
man.
coming and agreeing to this.
No, it's great, man. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a cop-out answer for me, but I'm not really prepared for anything. Just keep sending your feedback, message me on Twitter and all that stuff. I think it's good.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've got I don't know when this video is coming out, but we've got like
I think in a couple days
coming in the next. Yeah, surprise coming in November. So you know, it's all yeah. You already know about it, so you're acting surprised, like, oh my god, what could it be?
I have no idea. I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.